This time I do not intend to keep you for a long time, but I want you to understand that to renew consecration means that you are consecrated before, and perhaps now you are not as consecrated as before, and so it becomes necessary to renew that consecration. I look back to the days when I was very, very young, and those days have always helped me. I didn't live too much with my own parents because the place we lived did not have the facilities I needed to complete even my primary school. Because of that, I needed to live outside the family for a very long time, both during school days as well as during the holidays. I came out of primary school and I still needed to live with somebody else because I needed to start with modern school. I had not gone through secondary school. Because of that, I had to move again to another place. Then, after staying there a brief moment of time, I needed to go to another place where we will be well prepared for entrance exam. So I left the modern school and went to primary 6. I'd finished. I'd even started modern school. But then I needed to go to that school because the teacher that had to coach me for the secondary school entrance exam was teaching at that time in that class. Eventually, I passed into secondary school. But for the rest of the year, I needed to live with that man so that I would still keep on learning. Then thereafter, I went to secondary school. And the system of work in the secondary school demanded commitment or consecration. We never called it consecration, obviously, because from the primary school level, the men I lived with, 3 of them, they were not married. And it demanded a lot from me. There was no pipe water where we were. So I had to go to the riverside and bring water for these 3 men to take their bath. I had to cook their breakfast for them. If I didn't cook it well, I got into trouble. If it was eba and it wasn't well cooked, for those 3 people, that thing that was not well cooked was reserved until I will finish it at the normal level they would allow me to eat, because they are not going to waste that thing. So if I've done it in a wrong way, then I have to keep that thing, no refrigerator, for about 4 days. I had to be eating that thing. And of course, I had to prepare another one for them because there was no other person to prepare it for them. And we had to, all these things we're talking about planning from early childhood. Before I slept at night, those 3 men had to take their bath in the morning. Therefore, I had to figure it out myself when I would need to wake up. Now, they didn't put priority on my education. They put priority on the fact that I was living with them. I had to take care of them, sweep the house, cook for them. It was my father that put priority on the education. Getting to my father, I would go there once in about 2 weeks. He would look at the cards. Now, he didn't know what I was going through with all these 3 men. If I didn't do well, he'll beat me very seriously over that weekend. Now, they were not very, very religious. My father was religious. If I went back during the weekend, fortnightly, and Daddy rang bell 5:30 in the morning for morning devotion, I didn't get up because I'd been lazy where I was. I got into trouble. So I had to figure out my life. That with these people, I needed to do all I should do. When I leave them and go to my father, I must also do everything that I should do. Then the school work was there and the teachers were there. And some of the teachers were so difficult, I even remember their names now. Because of their very, very harsh and difficult. But in all that, I learned consecration and commitment.